Alrighty, who would like to recap what happened last week?
The Platinum Army was acting weird.
Hmm.
Combat.
We dropped off stuff with Phelan.
Mm-hmm.
Shawarma. But,
Yeah.
then we went to investigate this fight ring. Ostensibly run by the Disciples of Talos? Is that kind of what we're getting at?
Yeah.
And we did some fighting. We mopped the floor with most of them.
Mm-hmm.
And Rizwin fought the general, one of the generals, or admirals, or whatever their rank is, of the Platinum Army.
He was a general.
General.
General
He's a human,
General.
not a dwarf, as we have clarified several dozen times.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like he might know what Rizwin is? Question mark.
I don't think so.
He just doesn't like Rizwin.
Rizwin disagrees with that. She's well, we can get into that because when fire doesn't come back before the fight, there will be some conversations to have. But yeah, so Fire or Rizwin asked Fire to go spy on him to see if he could figure out what the fuck is up with that.
Yes, so Fire used Wild Shape to duck out of the, not the waiting room, but the
prep room, the locker room.
The locker room.
The locker room that you all are holed up in. Most of the participants, as they are seen to, are then shuffled off into the audience, but you guys have to stay because you have another fight scheduled.
Yep.
And for another hour, you hear the roar of the crowd, sounds of swords, hitting shields. A bear at some point roaring.
I assume that we are aware that at the end of that hour we'll be up next.
Yes.
So as that hour progresses, Rizwin gets more and more fidgety.
Mm-hmm. Fire is not returned.
Do we know that Rizwin has fire to go off? Can't remember. Have a conversation.
I mean, I can't imagine the locker room is that big.
Yeah, fair.
So I don't know if that's like a perception check or what.
I mean, that's up to you if you decide that Rizwin is fidgety enough to be easily observed, and the fact that fire is gone.
Yeah, I mean, when she asked him to go off, she was trying to be secretive about it, but I would say at like, I don't know, the 45-minute mark, it's kind of obvious that something's going on. I don't know.
Where did he go?
And why isn't he back yet?
Why did he go?
I may have asked him to do some eavesdropping.
On
The clerics of Talos. She says, with a, like, who the fuck do you think look.
I hope he didn't get caught, then. I hope he's just pulling a fire and getting distracted by something shiny and or squishy.
Do we have any way of checking? Like
I
a scry spell or locate person or something?
don't have locate person. Locate object.
I think the entire group is being included in this conversation at this point.
Yeah, like it's not something he would be whispering about, but not shouting about.
Well, we are the only people in the locker room now, right?
I'm more thinking about the people on the other side of the door.
As you're having this conversation, there is one tag team left that is exiting the room, and so it is just you five and the attendant who kind of looks around and looks at her list.
Yeah, so I'm taking care that anybody who's not the five of us can't overhear us without being obvious, at least.
Uh-huh.
So does nobody have those spells available?
Yeah, no.
It's 1,000-foot radius. I don't know how big this place is and how far away.
Ugh.
Also, if he's wild shit, I don't even know if I could find an object.
Still the same person.
Yeah, it's not a locate person spell. It's a
That's-
locate object spell.
That's above the table though, Rizman doesn't know how this spell works. I mean, he was acting. She was referring to the general. Like that's not just me, right? That's super weird.
The way you described it,
Yeah, how he accused the entire group of being up to nefarious activities, and then I was clearly losing, and he yielded,
yeah.
and then just said leave. Like this is not the actions of the Platinum Army. I know.
Keep in mind, and correct me if I'm wrong, Jimmy, he was the fellow who Anna and the dwarf were talking to, right?
That's correct.
So I wouldn't be surprised if his perception of us is colored by them.
Well,
Especially
that's-
if he's not entirely, air quotes, honorable in his.
Okay, if that's the case, though, why are we not probably dead or at least in chains?
Plans for us in the future.
That doesn't matter to them. People or creatures they view as problems just die. You understand, Kamel.
Mm-hmm. Are people, on this question, are we too much for what they have to handle?
I doubt it. We are 6 people. They are an entire army.
I mean, you say
We've
that.
taken down an army before.
You say that, but I could have just walked out of that prison in Blackcaster at any point, and the entire garrison could stop.
That wasn't the Platinum Army. That was the town guard.
So, are you saying that every Platinum Army soldier is the equivalent of us? I'm just. I want.
No, one-on-one, probably not. But they are an army. It took... How many would I say were at the volcano, Jamie? Like a couple thousand?
Yeah.
You know, maybe 2,000 was enough to clear an entire volcano out of multiple, much stronger dragons than we've seen. She catches herself before she says me.
Okay, I guess my point is, they have those resources, but they don't have those resources necessarily fielded.
How many people do I think could be on those 2 ships, Jamie?
A couple hundred.
I feel like that would be enough. Like, the force they have here, I think, would be enough to capture or kill us if they wanted to.
Then they have other reasons. And we don't know those reasons, and I doubt we can find out those reasons easily, fortunately.
Well, I mean, what reasons would you have to not kill a demon?
Very overwhelming evidence that there's a better reason to not kill that demon. Or my higher ups decided that it was, if I were speaking as a soldier, my higher ups ordered me not to.
He's the highest one here.
Is
or
he the
at least equal to the other general on the ship.
Okay, but this is a religious organization. There are higher ups than the general. That's what I'm saying.
Dude, how much about the internal structure of the army do I know, Jamie? Like, I'm assuming as a player that there's just one person who would be higher than the general.
That's a pretty safe. Make a religion check. I definitely think Rizwin would assume that, given no other particular knowledge.
That is not supposed to be an advantage.
That's okay. 20's pretty good. From what you understand, there are a number of generals that each sort of after the clearing out of the volcano, the order has kind of been split up where each general commands a certain number of soldiers and they go off in a particular direction to hunt dragons or keep the peace or whatever the fuck the Platinum Army says they're doing.
Right.
And so in that there is, as far as you're aware, the lack of like a really big unifying threat. The Platinum Army just kind of like goes off on like exploratory missions. And then when they find something, but yeah, there is like the paladin, and then there's the generals underneath him.
Yeah. So the point I'm getting at here is that he's acting wildly out of character for everything I know about the Platinum Army,
Okay.
and that's concerning.
Then we need to keep an eye on it. And
well, that's what I was trying to do.
well, there's not much we can do right now. We just need to hope he comes back, or he's safe. If he's not back in time for the fight, we need to think of a plausible reason why he's not here. Because they're gonna question it and go, "Where is the big guy?"
Yes,
Big purple
indeed.
guy.
Where is the big guy? You hear from over your shoulder. The attendant is standing there with her clipboard, tapping her foot a little bit.
We don't know.
We don't know. He's prone to wandering off. He's not the smartest individual. I think we all nodded that.
Well, she crosses off something on her list. I suppose it will be 5-on-1 then.
1?
Yes. Gather
Blinks
your things.
Blinks rapidly. All right,
She
guys.
motions you towards the door.
I guess we're doing this.
We're motion towards the door.
She opens it for you. There's a big cheer as you all exit and come out into an empty ring. Gren is standing on the sidelines, having to wait for the crowd, who's been very impressed with your performance thus far, to quiet down a little bit before he can shout over top of them.
Question.
Mhm.
Is the general watching?
Make a perception check.
Can I also get in on that, scanning the crowd for anything interesting, not just the general?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Let's say make 2 separate perception checks, I'd say.
Jesus Christ.
The 2 most unperceptive people in the party.
The way
So,
that this is lit up, there's a lot of lights on this arena and not a lot of lights on the crowd, so it's really hard to see.
Excellent.
so I would like to look for people Zoe knows, but not the general.
Okay. Make a perception check.
And say, I guess nobody other than Fire and I even knows what the general looks like.
I'm
All
going
right,
off
let's-
whatever description you gave.
Getting all the bad rolls out of the way first.
Surely this isn't just a,
Harbinger of things
harbinger
to
of
come.
things to come, yeah.
Make a perception check with disadvantage. Jesus Christ. You do not see any mice, fleas, flies. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. The lack of lights could be concerning.
Once the crowd has given him enough space to shout over top of them, Gren kind of steps out of the ring and says, "All right, settle down, settle down." And for the final fight of the night, in the blue corner, we have some returning guests. I think they need no introduction. And the uh, hopping over the barrier, but not actually setting foot in the arena, just sitting on the barrier, are 2 gnomish women. One has like long brown hair in a braid, very like brightly colored nails, and the other looks very dirty, has goggles on, like the stereotypical kind of tinker look. And they smile and wave, and everyone starts chanting.
So he yells over, "Cool goggles."
Thanks! Are you ready to get crushed?
No.
And the girl with the goggles brings out like a little box, what the players would recognize as like an old style remote control, and presses a button. And you hear this like whirring of machinery, and leaping over the railing is a very large, much larger than that. Did not preserve the size. Very pointy looking robot on wheels.
Hmm.
We are now BattleBots.
It's Robot Wars.
That's old meta. We're going in for a. We'll have to start spinning.
Mm-hmm. The 5 foreigners from across the ocean versus Near and Miri's Crusher Mark 23. And go!
So he asks if they have a 24th ready.
Oh, I didn't click the thing.
Oh boy.
Oh, I rolled the same thing.
You're getting the bad rolls out early.
Surely I am.
Two, three, four, five.
And hopefully Risman's tweeting.
Oh boy. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. So it moves much faster than any of you are expecting for a robot of that size. And you see it moving and you automatically think, oh, it's coming straight for me, but it goes on a bit of a diagonal. The wheels on its feet turn and it charges directly at Rizwin, Zoe, and Kamale. Please make me a dexterity saving throw.
Remember your plus fives.
Uh, 16 then.
The DC is 18, so all three of you? No.
No, I get early.
Kamale successfully manages to get out of the way. Rizwin and Zoe both fall prone. Let me just move you to the front.
Sorry, how many temporary hit points was it from Zoe?
11.
Kamale, please make yourself not in the space of the machine. Ooh. Oh, I guess I should get my paper out, shouldn't I?
Dang.
Is there half on a success?
I think there is. Let me double check.
Also, is your DC only 17 with your artifact?
18. Sorry, I'm rolling
18?
through something else. So. But it still succeeded.
And then, as it, instead of breaking, it instead spins around to eat up its momentum to stop and launches a lance towards Amalus. Misses!
Very much so.
Zoe, it is your turn.
Before that, I make a sentinel attack.
Okay.
It takes
That
half
hits.
damage.
Not raging yet.
Why does it take half damage?
Because it saved. On a half.
Oh, on the Hellish Rebuke, sorry. The Radiant Soul is still added into it?
Yep.
Okay. And then 16. Okay. Zoe. You are prone underneath this thing.
What size is this thing?
Huge.
This is 2 sizes bigger than Zoe is. She can stand in its square.
You're short enough that you can just barely stand up underneath it.
Sorry, I was actually still getting taken care of by that damage it did. That was 28 that it did, right?
Yes.
Okay, so split Earth around. So Zoe needs to not be here at the moment. So Zoe's going to do Word of Radiance. It needs to make a 18 DC con save.
Mm,
Well, that didn't work. So I'm probably going to take an attack of opportunity here.
If you start to run away, Rizwan will say, wait.
So is apparently going to stay in close combat with this thing, which she does not like. Zoe's turn's done.
okay, Amalus.
Yeah, will bonus action Hunter's Mark on it.
Okay.
And tell Bellis to go attack it.
That misses.
Yep. Then I'm gonna go fire an arrow.
That hits. 17.
Then I'm gonna move a little bit away.
Okay. Oh. Oh well, I remember that for next time. At the end of Amelis's turn, it's going to take its legendary action to make 2 singular melee attacks, one at Pert and one at Camille. First for Pert, second for Camille.
Misses.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And it is your turn. I feel like you should have disadvantage on this because there's nothing to hide behind. Like, I'll still let you try it, but Hmm. Okay. It is hard to tell because this thing doesn't have eyes, but you think you might be successfully hidden from it? Okay, roll an attack. That hits. Okay. Thank you. 23 sneak attack. Oh, that's. You don't think that poison is going to have any impact on this thing, and it does not seem to be doing anything. Yeah. Anything else? Okay. Rizwan.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up.
Okay.
Bonus action to rage.
Mm-hmm.
How many attacks do I get nowadays? It's still just 2, right?
I have no idea.
You're level 10 in fighter.
Yes.
Sorry,
Yes.
2.
Okay, yes, not till 11. Okay. First attack is going to be reckless and maneuvering attack.
That hits.
So 17 damage, and Zoe can move half of her movement speed without provoking attacks of opportunity.
Fantastic. Rizwan interposes herself in between the machine and Zoe.
Yes, and then second attack. I'm gonna need some kind of saving throw. Wisdom saving throw DC 17.
Well, I'll give you the wisdom save, but it is immune to the frightened condition because it is a robot.
Well, that's unfortunate. That's it.
Does the 2 add to your superiority dice? Oh wait, that's where the rage is. Okay.
No, that is not where the rage is, and yes, it does double my superiority dice. The rage is the 6 instead of 2's in that.
Very nice. 20, 29.
Good hit, Rizwan.
Mm-hmm. Sparks fly as you jab your glaive into a seam in the legs.
Other questions. Does it have... Are its weapons built into it, or does it look like it might be able to drop them?
So the lance that it threw towards Amalus and is now like sticking out of the wooden walls of the far side, those are not attached, but the rest seems to all be fixed pretty well as far as you can tell with a cursory glance.
Okay.
Camille!
All right. Bonus action. Gonna turn it into a pile of scrap. Action. And then hasted action. Oh. I'm going to burn a charge as well
Okay.
for thunder
that-
damage.
Yep, that hits. For math is hard. That's right. The thunder that emanates from your flail just echoes all throughout this very stone room, and it's just like a shock of pain in everybody's ears. You see the crowd just, like in one motion, wince and duck. Anything else?
Nope, that's everything.
Okay. The Crusher is going to attack 5 times.
Yeah.
That one's to Rizwin. I'll just do the
Yeah,
singulars.
that hits.
Rizwin, then Kamale. Then Melis. Then Pert. And then Rizwin again. Okay. Oh, yours are at advantage, Rizwin.
Yes, they are.
And Melis's would be at disadvantage.
Okay, this is the advantage for Rizwin's first. Doesn't count. This is the disadvantage for Melis. So that misses. And then this
Yes.
is the advantage for Rizwin second time around.
I guess no change.
Yeah, nothing. Nothing changes for Rizwin.
And one of those that wasn't against me, I will sentinel.
Okay. That misses.
Okay.
Zoe.
So, where's the person with the box that seems to be controlling this thing?
They are on. They've gone from sitting on the like on the barricade to behind it. You get the sense that like fighting them is not part of the fight.
Oh, I understand that. I got plans here, but
Okay.
where are they? Like, on the outside of this, where are they?
Like over here.
Okay. So he casts darkness on herself.
Okay.
So there's just a 15 by 15 square of darkness around Zoe.
15 by 15.
I see what you're trying to do.
Okay.
And it will also follow her. Who looks worse? I'm guessing Rizwin.
Rizwin is currently taking half damage, so she doesn't look terrible. I mean, she's down 30.
Have an awful. God damn it. Have 2 points of healing, Rizwin. Zoe has done her turn.
Amalus. Oops.
Melis's gonna attack.
That misses.
Yep. I'm a good attack.
That hits.
I'm gonna attack again.
That hits. Okay. There's a couple more arrows sticking out of its shoulders now. At the end of your turn, it's going to take a legendary action. And you hear this whirring noise and then like a squelching sound as oil just starts emanating from the bottom of this thing and spilling all over the floor.
You.
Do this in black. Because you're right up against the wall. It is in like this kind of a radius. And it is very slippery, and you think that it might make moving quite difficult.
So difficult terrain.
No, not necessarily.
Okay, so don't move.
Hurt. Okay, please make me a strength saving throw as you start to move and immediately lose traction.
You're not within 10 feet.
You go ass over tea kettle and immediately fall prone. You saw the rest of your turn. That hits. Uh, 20, 32. Okay. Rizwan,
I'm gonna back up 5 feet.
please make me a strength save.
I don't have the +5.
You do when you make the save. No, you don't.
Okay,
Are
you also go ass over tea kettle.
I use half of my movement to stand up.
Yep.
I make.
There is a slick coating of very black oil on your behind.
Yeah. I use my bonus action to make a ranged attack.
Oh.
Sorry, that should be at advantage because I'm going reckless again. That is a quick toss attack.
I guess it also makes an attack of opportunity as you leave its range. Yeah.
I guess I didn't go reckless at that point, so that's not an advantage, but I still take that.
Yeah, you still hit. So 10 damage.
5 damage. Oh, 10 damage to you, yes.
Mhm.
And then 2 melee attacks. Still reckless, so I'm gonna try Great Weapon Master. I don't know if it's a good idea. Boop. So 21.
It's a good idea.
Hits.
Uh,
1, 2, 3. Okay.
I'm not gonna push my luck. This one's just regular.
Well,
And that is my turn.
well,
All right. I'm going to return the advantage button. Just going to unleash a flurry of blows.
Wait, you multi-classed into monk?
No, I multi-classed into I have haste.
okay, that hits. Did you make a concentration save when you got hit?
I didn't get hit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You need to hit a 24 to hit me.
I did. I got a 26.
No, you got a 17 on me.
The 29 was Rizwin. The 26 was you.
Oh, I didn't see the 20. I didn't see the 29. I'm sorry. I will roll a con save now.
I also take the 19 slashing damage.
Okay, yeah. My apologies.
You make it.
Other attacks.
Uh, 9 and 7, 16.
Turn off charges and third attack.
Damn. Okay.
Save that if I actually can use it. That is my turn.
Zoe, you can see through darkness, right?
Yep.
Okay. So you do see the two gnomish girls whose like hair just barely like comes over the edge of the walls. Start heading towards the south direction of the map. The machine does the same thing it did last turn. So Camille,
Miss.
Melis at disadvantage. Hurt.
Yeah, it has to get a 1 to not hit Melis.
Mm. And Camille 2 more times.
First one hits. Second one.
That misses. Please make a Constitution saving throw. Oh yeah.
Just paladin things.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes 10 damage.
Yes, I already got that. Zoe, it is your turn.
Would they be about here?
Yep.
So inner darkness moves there.
Oh no. Hang
What?
on. I selected a bunch of tokens.
Don't move the map either.
Got it.
So, do I have advantage on attacking this thing?
Why?
Because
Yes,
I can't see my attacks.
that's how that worked. Yeah. I think.
Sure.
I assume all those hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is how the rules work. A heavily obscured
42.
area such as darkness blocks
42.
vision entirely. Creature effectively suffers from the blinded condition when trying to see something in that area, which gives advantage.
Fantastic.
That's why hexblades are scary when they cast darkness on mainly.
He needs to be a hexblade.
It's the fact that they get multiple attacks and like have great weapon master. If you're optimizing them, they're terrifying in melee combat.
Not be a hexblade with a heavy weapon.
Yes, you can.
Anything else?
Not rules as written.
Anything else?
Yes. Who looks worse, Rizwin, Pert, or Kamal?
Remember, coming up and
Kitty.
heal himself. So
Yeah, but that takes your action.
it's fine.
Rizwin did not get hit this turn.
The kitty's not too bad at the moment.
Jesus Christ.
Kamal gets 3 because I can never roll well on these things.
Okay. Emma.
Melee attacks.
Hmm.
How my attacks?
That just hits.
How my attacks again?
That hits. Okay. Anything else?
I'm just gonna bonus action Nature's Veil and go magically invisible.
Okay.
And he's going to move.
After your turn is going to take a legendary action and make 2 weapon attacks, one against Pert. Ooh. And one against Kyle. Ooh.
Narp.
Alright, Pert. Okay. That hits. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, just give me a weapon attack. A ranged weapon attack. It is instead over here. Rizwin.
Okay, this turn will look very similar to the last one, except this time my bonus action will be this javelin.
That misses.
Damn. How does that work?
It should
Because
say in the text of the rules.
speak the fan where it transforms, forming 5-foot lines. The target, each creature. There are no creatures in the line.
I think it just misses.
Okay, but I don't have to worry about problems.
I think it's because you actively choose to activate the command ability of it. I don't know how weird weapons like that function.
Okay. And then 2 melee attacks. Going reckless again. Oh. Can I roll that one again? The javelin. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Forgot to think.
That hits.
Okay. So it makes... I think it makes the dexterity throw to have the lightning, but still takes the other damage? Or does it not make the dexterity at all? Hold on. You can range weapon attack. No. Okay, so it doesn't get to make the dexterity throw. It just takes the lightning.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I guess that's...
Does rage apply to thrown weapons?
Maybe not. That's a good question. Yep, just melee weapons. So add 2 back to it from the previous javelin that hit.
Okay.
I want to know how it reacts to lightning damage.
Yeah, anything weird happen?
It definitely seems to take damage, but not more than you might expect.
Okay. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna wail on it.
Okay.
I'm also using my action surge.
Those all hit.
Nice.
Oh my god.
I will add it up for you.
Thank you.
53 total. Plus
Yeah.
whatever from the javelin.
Yeah, that's already. Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Kamal.
All right. Bonus action. I light up. And I swing. That should be an advantage. And
19 still hits.
takes the extra 12 from any consumption.
That hits. That misses. Okay. Anything else?
No, that is it.
On the Crusher's turn, you can see it's definitely starting to show some wear. There's a couple of slashes that have like opened up chinks in the armor. And on its turn, from those little spots you've opened up, steam starts spewing forth. So I need everybody in melee to make a con save.
Nor the advantage.
Okay. And Melis?
I know
What
there isn't a
saving throw?
better.
Melis needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Just realized Pert made dexterity.
Oh. Okay, you definitely fail. So Melis and Pert both take 7 damage and are blinded until the end of their next turn. Camille takes 3 damage. Is radiant consumption at the end of your turn or the beginning?
Bu- 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 Read it again. Sorry. Last 1 minute. And on your turn. So
At the end of each of your turns.
yeah, so it takes
Yeah.
6. I take 3.
You do realize that Melis is in range too, right?
Yeah, there's not.
Mhm.
You could always move 1 square up.
Yeah, I'll say I take that into consideration.
Okay, so Reswin takes it instead.
Don't forget your strength saving throw.
Yep.
What is it? 3 radiant?
Yeah. 6 radiant. 3. Yeah, 6 because I'm resistant to radiant.
And it is going to make this could be very funny. It is going to make a strength saving throw. As it whirs its wheels to charge.
I will also make a sentinel attack.
And spins out.
Okay, I guess I don't get the sentinel attack then because it doesn't
No.
leave my area.
Stands up and then just attacks. Camille,
No.
Emma, Melis. That's disadvantage. Hurt.
I'm fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
Camille is just like Man of Steel while everyone else around him is fucking dying.
Yeah.
This one's doing fine.
The group's like, now we're fine.
Mm-hmm. And Camille twice more.
No.
Wop.
No. I am a tank for a reason.
Yep. Zoe.
Camille's just straight face tanking them and being like, nah, didn't hurt. Rizwan's ignoring half of it because she's like, nah. And
Don't
Per's
care.
like,
Don't care.
nope, no, dodge, nope, just graze, nope, yeah. Poor Malice. So where's the 2 engineers?
One has started moving up like back the way they came, and the other is going along the bottom. They have split up.
Can we tell which one has the box?
No, you cannot see. They are too short.
Damn it, that's Zoe's trick.
50-50.
Okay, so the one that's to her south, where would she be?
Like here-ish.
You can't see Alma. Alma has moved anyway.
Oh, okay.
Just gonna get
If I
these
can't see it,
daggers
then
out of
Zoe
here.
wouldn't consider making sure not to block
Exactly.
her, to block them. So, and then she'd move here.
You do get a lot of angry shouts from the audience as you block out their view.
Oh, Zoe would have actually thought of that and gone the other way. So, can I actually go the opposite way direction?
You move where you wanted to go, and I will.
All right. As Zoe lines up another shot, she's like, you could just surrender, and we can avoid blowing this thing up. Two hits.
16 misses, yeah.
21 damage.
Okay.
Kitty gets 4 healing points, and I'm out.
Happy mirror.
Emma. You reappear.
Millis attacks again, or tries. It's very slippery.
Did it stand back up?
Yes.
Yeah, Mills moves did.
No, sorry, the crossbow.
Yes.
Yeah, Jamie specifically
It
said
did
to
like
step back up.
a big break dancing move, basically. As though it was trying to avoid looking foolish when it spun out. That misses.
I'm gonna shoot some arrows.
And
24.
anything else?
No, not right now.
At the end of your turn, I just keep doing it at the end of your turn so I don't forget. It turns towards Rizwan and Kamale, and spews what is actually just hot air. But it feels like fire all over your faces. I need you both to make dexterity saving throws.
Richmond is within 10 feet, thankfully. not at advantage.
Okay, so you both take half.
Let's get that shield up in my
10
face.
fire damage.
Grisman pretends like it really hurts.
And Camille, make your Constitution save.
Yarp. Okay. Sorry, I'm not turning off advantage just because it's easier.
Yeah. Pert, it is your turn. That hits. Jesus. Okay. It is starting to wear away. You think just like with the second. Okay. You think just like with your sort of shuffling in place and a couple of moves that it tried to make, it might have dispersed enough for you to move normally by its next turn. This one.
Move 5 feet. Make a strength saving throw. 26. Then no ranged attack this time, just 2 melee attacks. We're going reckless. I'm going to do Great Weapon Master on both. And that's it. Okay. So I don't know if the first one misses. The second one probably does.
The second one misses. The first hits.
Okay. That's my turn.
How's this thing looking?
It's starting to get kind of beat up.
Okay. Smashy smash.
Oh, I deleted that a turn early.
Oh,
okay.
Dear. Okay, I'm gonna smite, by the way.
Okay.
Let me roll smite damage.
Oof.
It's 54 total.
Thank you.
I'm gonna swing again.
That hits.
Take off 12 because I forgot to take off the.
Ugh.
18 total.
Okay. Yeah, it's starting to look a little rough.
And then it takes 6 and I take 3 and I'll roll. Complete. Still make it even 10. That was a massive hit. Ooh.
Yeah, nice job. Anything else?
Good hit.
Bonus action, no. I'm doing my job as the tank and just staying put and wailing on this thing and taking blows. So I'm staying put.
Okay. All right. It is now that after its previous spin out, the oil has subsided enough that you can walk around without fear of slipping. And it is going to take full advantage of that. Whoops. No. There we go. And charge! Camille?
Opportunity attack?
Sentinel
Yep.
attack.
That's the wrong button, sorry.
I did not Great Weapon Master.
Wait. Rizwin. Okay.
So it's 27.
It does not move.
Well, it would make it to wherever is 10 feet away from her, because that's when it would leave her range.
So there?
Yes.
Okay, so it still hits Camille. It'll still charge through Camille. So Camille does not make an attack of opportunity, but Pert does. Until the end of your turn. Oh, I forgot about that. You should have. You've gone through your turn, haven't you? So it's cleared out. Yes. Yep, that hits.
Why no sneak attack? Once per round. Sorry, it's one per turn, not once per round.
Yeah, it's
So
per
every
turn, not just your turn.
Yeah.
So Pert's turn, my turn, the bot's turn. You can do one sneak attack each one of those.
Yeah. Pretty much as a rogue, anytime you can attack.
It's the way it makes up for the fact that you get one attack.
Okay.
I mean, technically, sneak attack's what that's for.
So Camille, please make me a dexterity save. So you save. You manage to sidestep the creature.
I'm making a nuisance of myself with this creature.
And then it is going to throw a lance towards Rizwin.
It hits.
Okay. Zoe.
So little gnome's running along the edge still.
Mm-hmm. Actually, at the start of your turn, Zoe, please make me a dexterity save with, hang on. Just gonna move you back for a second. What's your
Zoe?
AC?
13.
Okay, so a piece of food whizzes by your head. As you hear a couple of angry people say, "Fucking move!" Now you can take your turn.
I don't think you put me back where I was.
There.
I think it was one. Yeah.
Okay.
they just know that the darkness is Zoe? They're very magically inept. What's the word?
Inclined.
Adept?
Yeah, adept. That's the word I was looking for.
I mean, everybody saw you cast it.
2 hits, I guess.
2 hits.
I don't even think I'm doing anything with the darkness other than hitting it.
He's giving you advantage.
So 25.
Okay.
But I mean, I don't think it had the intent of distraction.
Anything
Sure,
else?
distracting the crowd.
Negative.
Okay, Emma.
That would involve Zoe getting in melee.
Malice is blind.
There is.
Hmm. I guess Mels would try to attack where it was, and failing that, end up just moving forward a little.
Okay.
And now we'll attack.
That hits. Okay.
And then I was gonna move.
At the end of Amelis's turn, it is going to take 2 slash attacks at the only thing in range.
Hit me. It hits for 19.
And Constitution check.
Yep. Oh. Do I pass that still? Half of 19 is 10, so yes. Ooh. It is
Just
half the
barely.
damage, right?
Yes. 10 or half the damage, whichever is higher.
It was 19 damage.
Hurt, it is your turn. Okay. That hits. You're a little surprised when you pull your rapier off and a little chunk of its armor just falls onto the ground. Things starting to show some wear. Anything else? this one.
A very familiar sequence of events.
Damn.
No, I'm going to hang on to the last one just in case. I can't do that in my head. 38.
38.
That's it.
Okay.
Actually, I would use my bonus action to second wind also.
Okay.
That puts my hit points at 69.
Nice. Camille.
Alright. Kamal looks like he's fairly battered and bruised. Taking a fair amount of punishment from this thing. No, he doesn't. He just stands up straight and spits out some blood and
Mm-hmm.
then swings and misses. And cracks his neck and just wait and sets his shield and waits for the next hit.
All right.
That's my turn.
Okay, at the start of its turn.
Sorry. 6 and 3.
Mm.
Con save.
At the start of its turn, steam emanates from it again. So Pert and Camille, make con saves, please.
I failed.
Okay, so you both take 12 fire damage. And if you can't see the attack, it's an advantage, right?
Yes.
Yes. So Pert is at normal as it does its blade dance. So this is for Pert. This is for Camille.
Okay.
This is for Pert. This is for Camille.
Okay. Just bounces off the shield.
And one more for Pert.
Damn,
It really
Pert.
has it out for Pert.
Yes. Zoe.
I'm gonna have to strategically move this round. So he runs around the outside of the map, goes to the behind Pert. You wanted darkness?
Bert notices nothing. Mm-hmm.
I mean, he knows it's dark. He can't see. He can just sense.
I have no further actions.
Emma.
That's not true. I had one more healing. Bonus action healing.
You can do it if you like.
Yeah. I should have done that differently. Oh well.
Amalus.
I'm gonna attack with arrows.
That hits. Okay.
Yep.
Pert, you are blinded. But it doesn't matter, you know exactly where this thing is. You can feel the heat emanating off of it.
So but it can't see Pert's attack. He gets advantage.
You don't know that.
Can he see Pert's attack?
I mean, it's a robot, it doesn't have eyes.
It's worked for Zoe.
Oh, that's true. Okay, we'll go with it. I mean, it still hits. Damn. Okay. And at the end of your turn, your sight recovers and it is still very dark. Rizwan.
Is it like half obscured, or how does that work for me?
Given that it's a huge creature, I think you can still see. Yeah, I think you can still see enough of it to hit it.
Which direct is it facing towards Camille or towards Pert?
It's facing towards Pert, because Pert was the last one it hit.
Okay. I'm gonna move. Can I get a decent view of the back of it from here?
Yeah.
Is there anything that looks like if I were to climb up it, I could do stuff to? Well, you know what? Actually, hold that question. I'm gonna climb up onto it.
Okay. Make a grapple check?
Is that just athletics?
Yeah. Okay. It is as tall as it is wide. So it would take 10 feet of climbing approximately to get like right on top of it, which is 20 feet of movement, unless you have a climbing speed.
Okay, and I only move 10 feet, so I have 20 feet of movement left. Can you put my token to the front layer?
Yes. Okay.
Okay, now that I'm up here, is there anything that it looks like I could do stuff to?
There's no like buttons or levers or well,
I'm happy to make a check,
on a
but I
second.
still want to have my action, so.
You know what? The picture has this great big wheel on the top. So there's a great big wheel on the top.
I turn the wheel.
Make a constitution saving throw as steam starts spewing up out of the top of this.
Oops.
You let the magic smoke out of it.
Ooh, is it blue?
Okay, so you take half of 21. You've saved your companions from dealing with that next turn.
That's 10. Okay, cool. Is there, like, did that create an opening, or just it let the steam out?
It just let the steam out.
Okay. Can we call that one attack and then I stab it?
Sure.
Cool.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I will make that a maneuvering attack. Wait, maybe I won't. Oh no, I don't have to be able to see them. They only have to be able to see me. So that's a maneuvering attack, and Zoe can move half of her movement speed if she wishes. And then, crap.
So he moves 5 feet to the left and then 5 feet to the right.
And that's another 9 damage. I forgot to turn on my Spirited Die. Oh, no, sorry, that's D8, not D10. 13 damage.
13. Okay.
That's it.
At the end of your turn, it is going to turn towards the darkness and blow superheated air towards Pert and Zoe. Both of you please make dexterity saves.
Didn't me turning the wheel make that not happen?
No, that's the thing that it does on its turn
Yeah.
that blinds people.
Well, poo.
This is its legendary action.
Well, poo. What were you looking?
No. Roll dexterity save. Okay. So, Pert, you take half of 15. I guess you take 0 because of evasion. And Zoe, you take 15 fire damage. Smell.
This thing is getting annoying. That's a hit.
That's a smite.
Sure is.
Somebody help me with math, please.
A lot.
51 for both attacks.
Is that including the 27 smite damage?
78.
78,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Sorry. And I miss.
He's so caught off guard by that and having to smite that
Yeah.
he forgets the next one.
A big chunk of armor falls off the back of this thing. It is looking very rough.
And very, very dented, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
Do I have anything useful as a bonus action that's not going to break concentration? No. That's my turn.
Is radiant consumption still going?
Oh yeah, so it takes 6, I take 3. Well, that's for 10 rounds. Con save.
Brisbane is bloody.
I swear, when I get 30-foot radius auras, it'll be better. Because that one's not affected by the 30-foot radius. Thank God.
Okay. It does not do its steam cloud, but it will do its blade dance. First to Pert at disadvantage. Okay, and then to Rizwin.
It hits.
And
That
then-
should be an advantage.
Well, here's another one then. And then to Kumail.
Mm-mm.
Oh, weren't you blinded?
Who?
Kumail.
No?
Oh, did you... I thought you...
Unless it was for 30 seconds I was AFK. Did the steam Brisbane vented do something?
Oh, whatever. And then to Rizwin. And Rizwin again.
14 misses.
Okay.
Does it hit itself instead?
No, I think its sensors are good enough to not do that. Zoe!
Okay. Zoe does not like being where she is. Have 28. No, wait. Yeah, 28 healing. Do I see any like pigtails that are to Zoe's? Well, to the east of Zoe?
Make a perception check. Nope.
Right. Zoe's still gonna go to the east to get away from this thing's steam breath, though. So sorry, Bert.
Anything else?
Action, no bonus actions. No, I'm done.
Okay. Emelis.
Mel is gonna try to attack again. Melis gives up.
Melis rolls on its back and just plays with its own tentacles.
I'm gonna fire some arrows.
That hits. That misses. This thing is starting to make some pretty awful whirring sounds. It seems like it's on its last legs. Anything else? Hurt. That hits. Yep. I think given that the thing is metal, if you call lightning, it's just gonna conduct up to Rizwan.
Not great. Does Pert even know that she's on top of it, though? He was in darkness when she went up there.
Okay. And Rizwan make it the deck save as well.
20, yeah.
You take half. Anything else? Okay, Rizwan. Can you take us home?
I'm sure gonna try. Let's go reckless with Great Weapon Master. Here we go. 23.
That hits. Just roll the damage from the first attack. I guess the second one misses
Yeah,
anyways.
17 misses. 24.
That's enough. You jab your rapier kind of awkwardly because it is a ranged weapon. Down, you see a few wires in between some armor plates, and you jab your rapier into it, and sparks fly as this thing collapses into a hunk of scrap metal. The crowd cheers. And that's where we're going to end tonight.
But Zoe wants to go over and glare at the audience of whoever threw food at her.
I need to stop tonight.